Right now, in most of the country, it's pretty cold. Think of somewhere warm. What? 32 degrees in Darwin in the middle of winter? But yeah, there are some places where it's, well, quite warm, which makes you wonder whether the weather actually matches the seasons. You see, Australia is pretty big, and we have lots of different weather patterns, which is something First Nations people have tracked for thousands of years, with their own seasonal calendars.
Why have we got 4 seasons when, that don't make any sense here? It doesn't relate to the country here.
This is Carl Telfer. He's an artist and storyteller who produced the Kurikuru exhibition at the Museum of Discovery in Adelaide that explores the 6 different seasons of the Ghana Mayana. How do you sort of know when you're in one of those 6 seasons?
Oh, there are stars that rise. So, there are certain stars, like in Planetary, for example, there's a star called Proma, and we know what that star is. So that talks to us about, okay, the time now is going to be cold on the ground.
First Nations calendars like the Ghana one don't just tell us what's happening with the weather. They're also used to track when certain plants and animals are around.
It teaches you about what plants you can, what you can eat, what you can't, and all that, and everything else, and what's ready at certain times of year and all that. Yeah. Like fruit, everything. Bird shows you, right time to eat fruit, perfect time. Yeah, if you don't go and get them in that week, they're gone.
Carl says we can also use these calendars to see how the environment has changed over time.
Kudlila is the season that we're in now, and Kudlila talks about the rain, but we're not having enough rain these days, these times, and this is due to climate and the climate changing.
There are many different First Nations seasonal calendars around the country, like the Nungi calendar from the Northern Territory, which has 13 seasons that follow the life cycle of the native speargrass, or the Wurundjeri calendar in Victoria, which has 6 seasons. And recently, Melbourne's Lord Mayor Nicholas Rees said Melbourne, or NAM, would be better off adopting the Wurundjeri calendar because it's more in tune to what's happening with the weather, something many, including Carl, think we should be doing right across the country.
I'm talking about the English 4 seasons. So this is totally different systems that we're talking about, and weather patterns and currents and all sorts of different things, because it's a sea country too. So my question was, well, why do we have that if that doesn't work,